All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yasharala, which is the nation of Israel. Before we begin this lesson, we want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah, Quadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his beloved Son, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And the Rekah, Quadash is the Holy Spirit. We give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, who taught us this truth. With that, shalom, shalom, peace, honor, and blessings to the hopeful elect, which are the 144,000 men who are pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Peace, honor, and blessings to that great multitude, which consists of you men, women, and children who are listening in all truth and sincerity and believing on the names of Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shai. And with that, Lord willing, we can get into another lesson through the Spirit. And today we're going to read Proverbs chapter 3 down to verse 7. And whatever other precepts the Spirit have come out, we'll bring them out. And with, Lord willing, the lesson is edifying. And verse 1, Proverbs 3 and 1, it says, "My son, forget not my laws, but let thine heart keep my commandments." So the laws, forget not my laws, and he say, and keep my commandments. So those are the same things. Okay. And let's look up this word law, my law. It says law, directions, instructions. You see that? Instruction, directions, a body of prophetic teachings, a body of prophetic teachings, instructions in Mosaic age, a body of precise directions or instructions, a body of legal directives, law. So, what is that saying? That's saying that these are the teachings, these are directions, they're instructions, and what? In righteousness, okay, that was given. Let's get Deuteronomy. We just, like we said, we're going to bring out a few precepts that pop in the mind, And Deuteronomy 4 and verse 6, it says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes." See, taught, teachings, all right, statutes and judgments. And we understand that evil men understand not judgments. Only the elect are going to be able to understand these teachings and hear the directions and hear correction. Okay. "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that you should do so in the land whether ye go and possess. And keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom." See, your wisdom, that is not for everybody. Your wisdom, right? And your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. That's why all the other nations, the higher ups, the elites, and they know who we are. But your average everyday Edomite or Moabite or Moabite, they don't know who we are. But that all the higher ups, they know who we are. Okay, and that's why they go out of their way and spend millions and millions of dollars to keep us, going off and keep us, from, going about living this. Because we have been given these laws, statutes, and commandments. They're not in trouble like other men, like us. So we're the only ones under the curses. And so let's grab another precept to prove that. We go to Amos. And it's quite a few of them, that the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, okay? Amos, is it 3 or 4? Let's see. Yep, this is it. I was right here in Amos 3 and verse 1. "Hear the word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel." See, this is who he have given these instructions, this correction and righteousness too. It says, "The Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known, and all the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities, man. You see that? All your iniquities. All right, so we're going to go back to Proverbs, the 3rd chapter. So we're the ones who've been given, we looked up the word law. It says direction, instructions was only given to the nation of Israel, okay? Now let's get some more words in this real quick. So we understand that word law. Let's get my commandments. Let's get the word commandments and see. It says a commandment, a code of wisdom, you see? A code of precepts, ordinance. It says a command, whether human or divine. A command, a law, ordinance, and precepts. And we know these are the precepts. Through thy precepts, we get understanding. Okay? All right? To command, to charge, to give order, to lay charge. And he has laid charge, what? The instructions, right? In righteousness. Okay? Now, let's go to Psalms real quick. Through the Spirit, we're going to get Psalms 119. I think it's 47. Psalms 119. All right, let's just look at 132, Psalms 132. We're just gonna drop down. I got a few precepts highlighted. It says, this is Psalms 119 and 32. I will run away. I will run the way of. So he's gonna run the way of thy commandments when thou shalt enlarge my heart. So enlarge our mind. He said, teach me, O Lord, the way of thy statutes, the teachings, the laws, the instructions, okay? And I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, because we said that the commandments were wisdom. That's what we looked up and said, wisdom. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law, the teachings. I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go on the path of thy commandments, for therein do I dwell. All right? I want to grab, okay, go another one right here. I know it's 41, 47, is it? All right, this is good. This is Psalms 119 and verse 71. It says, it is good for me that I have been afflicted. Right. So, and we've been afflicted. We went against these teachings, and we went about establishing our own righteousness and leaning to our own understanding, going about the ways of the heathen. Right. So that we're on punishment. We're in punishment. Yes, we are. We're in timeout. Okay, it says, it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn, see, thy statutes. All right. The law of my mouth is better. The law of thy mouth is better unto me than gold and silver. My hands have made me thy hands, the Lord's hands, okay? Thy hands have made me, fashioned me, give me understanding that I may learn thy commandments, may learn thy teachings, may learn the ways of righteousness, okay? Now I want to get, I think it's 147 though. This is beautiful too. This is Psalms 119 and 103. How sweet are thy words, the teachings, right? Unto my taste, yeah, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. All right. Okay. Now, here it go here. This is Psalms 119 and 130. It says, the entrance of thy words giveth light. Right. So we know that Yahweh Shai, he is that light. Rise ye and shine. Rise ye. In Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Let me just grab that real quick. Because he's that light that has rise. Let me get it real quick before I mess that up. Bear with me. And we're going to get back to Psalm. We're going to go back to the book of Psalm. To the book of Proverbs. Is it 60? Yup. Rise and shine, thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And he's risen upon us where? Verse 2, it says, behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. So we see this gross darkness, the people, but the Lord shall rise and die upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So him rising upon it is the teachings of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Through thy word we get, through thy word, through thy words, we're cleansed through thy words, okay? And that's how we're being cleansed. Now let's go back to Proverbs. So now this makes more sense. It says, verse 1, it says, my son, forget not my laws, but let thine heart, our mind, keep thy commandments for length of days and long life. And peace shall be added unto these. Now, long life. Let's just get that real quick. Life. Okay. See, it says to live, alive, green, vegetation. Okay. And that makes me think about Proverbs. Psalms. Let's see, can I grab that real quick? I think it's Psalms, the 23rd chapter. No, it's Psalms. Yep, this is it here. It says, no, I was Psalms 23. Psalms, the 23rd chapter, verse 1. Yep, the vegetation. It said, now we'll go back. Let's read it again. Life is living, alive, green, vegetation, flowing fresh of water, lively, active, okay, revive, spring, right? So let's read Psalms, the 23rd chapter. And we'll start at verse 1. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters and restores my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And ye, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and that's America, man, right here. Just a low land, man. Okay, the valley of the shadow of death, man. Okay, all right. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff comforts me. You see? He prepares a table before me and in the presence of my enemy. And he prepares the table. He has given us the scriptures. He has given us everything we need to eat. He have given us the furnishings, man. Okay? All right? Right before our enemies, in the presence of our enemies. He's anointed our head with oil, and the oil being this word, our cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of thy life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And we finna go into how we dwelling in the house of the Lord, going into trusting in the Lord. Okay? Trusting in this word. Okay? Now we're gonna go back. So we looked up this word to life, right? It said live, alive, green, vegetation, flowing fresh of water, man. Okay, alive, active, revive, right? Okay, so now renew, revive. Okay, that's life. That's how we came to life. Now, let's go back to Proverbs 3 and 2. It said, length of days, long life, and peace shall be added unto thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck and write them upon the tables of thy heart. So that mercy and truth have kissed themselves, man. And that's a precept, and I haven't brought it out in a minute. Let's see, can I get it? I'm going to type that one in. I'm going to type it in real quick. Yep, this is it here. The Psalms, chapter 85. Get it in my, 1 second. Psalms chapter 85. Okay. It says, let's start at verse 7, Psalms 85 and 7. Show us mercy, O Lord, and grant us thy salvation. Salvation is deliverance, man, from the destruction that's coming to this place, man. Okay? And here what the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace unto us. And we just read that. Okay? We read that in verse 2, Proverbs 3 and 2, it says, for length of days and long life, right? And peace shall be added unto thee. Okay? So it says, I will hear what power the Yahweh will speak, for he will speak peace unto his people and his saints, which let them not turn again to folly. Surely his salvation is nigh to them that fear him, that glory may dwell in their land. And if you fear the Most High, you're gonna receive mercy, man. You're gonna have a mind that know that we've been shown mercy, man. We've been punished less than our iniquities deserve, man. Okay, mercy and truth are met together, right? This truth, he gave us mercy when he gave us this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. He gave us this peace. He gave us, he corrected us. He have given us the mind to see and hear the correction. Okay, eyes to see and ears to hear the correction that's coming forth through the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and that's what you're seeing. Okay, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Yeah, the Lord shall give that which is good, you see, and our land shall yield her increase. Righteousness shall go before him and shall set us in the way of his steps. You see, not our step. And that's why I want to go into Proverbs, the 3rd chapter today, because I was thinking about how, we're not leaning to our own understanding anymore, man. Okay? Self-reliance has failed us, man. Okay? So let's read Proverbs 3 and 3 again with better understanding now. It says, let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck and write them upon the tables of our heart, which is the tables of our mind. So we're going to keep that mercy and truth close to us. We're going to cleave on to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. You see that? So even he's going to make our enemies at peace with us, man. When you do things that's pleasing to the Lord, he make your enemies at peace with you. Now, this is the point right here. This is verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord. That's all caps, Yahweh, with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So in all of our ways, so we're I think it's a precept that says man, I know it's in Psalms. Again, it's commit thy ways. Commit thy ways. Let me see, let's finish this and see what we close in that precept there. So trust in the Lord, Verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Now, when you fear the Lord and you depart from evil, let me get that real quick. This is Proverbs 4 and 5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Wait. Oh, this is verse 7, Salakia. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay? And I want to get one more. I think this might be in the same chapter. It's probably Proverbs 1. Now, yep, this is it. It says to know, Proverbs 1 and 2, it says, to know wisdom and instructions and to perceive the words of understanding, receive the instructions of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and give subtlety to the simple, and to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain to wise counsel. Understand. Damn, that's not it either. Thought I was going to get it. Well, we know that wisdom is the beginning. To turn away from our wicked ways is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, and I thought it was right here. Salakia for that. But we was bringing out the scriptures, so we can't go wrong. But I know it's right here, somewhere right here, verse. Oh, it's right here. It's verse 7. I read it. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. That is wisdom. Okay? Salakia for that. Salakia. All right? Fear the Lord and depart from evil. That's wisdom. Okay? If you read Job 28 and 28. Okay? So, I want to get that. Commit thy works. Commit thy mind unto the Lord. Let me type that in and we're going to close it. Salakia for that. Okay, let me type that in. No, that's not it. I know it's 73 or 74. 1 second. Bear with me. Psalm 70. Three. That's it. I just gotta find. All right, it was Psalms, Salaki. Proverbs. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. You see? So once we commit our thoughts unto the Most High, He's going to establish our goings, man. Okay? And when we commit our thoughts onto righteousness, onto the scriptures, man. Commit our thoughts unto the Lord, and He's gonna direct our steps, man. Let's get it in the let's get it in another translation. Let's see. The NLT. It says, your trust your works to the Lord, and your plans will work out well. Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed, man. So once we commit our ways unto the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, He's going to direct our steps, man. And it's a beautiful thing when we're not leaning to our own understanding. And that's pretty much what I want to go into today, man. When we're trusting in the Most High and not, trusting in ourselves, trusting in the system, trusting in our jobs, trusting in the things we can see and touch. The things we see and touch, all these things are temporal, okay? And we can read that in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. I think it's the last verse. So all those things are temporal, but what we're trusting in is things that's internal. Those things are eternal things. With that, Lord willing, let's edify to the next one. Shalom.